This is Matt Donnelly, Senior Entertainment Writer at Variety. Now that movie theaters are reopening across the country, especially here in the industry's backyard in California, we wanted to give you a look at what the new normal will be like at theater going. This includes ticketing, concessions, safety protocols, and what it'll be like in your seat. We're here at the Regency Plant 16 Theaters in Van Nuys, California. Very thrilled and grateful to be talking to District Theater Manager Andrew Gualtieri. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
I mean, how has it been getting ready to reopen?
It's been great. A lot of anticipation. Luckily, this location's been open as a drive-in since late August, so some of our staff have already been back for quite some time and learning these CinemaSafe protocols, gearing up for this moment, for the magic moment for people to come back inside and enjoy what naturally is a communal experience, although now it's a little more distanced.
I have not been in a movie theater in a year. This is really great. So obviously, when we entered, the first thing we're greeted by are the rules everybody knows by now: mask up, 6 feet apart. When did you guys formally open and start rehiring staff and getting people back in the building?
For this location, we've been running the drive-in since late August, so we've slowly been building up to this moment. So whether it be the internet ticketing, Atom Tickets, Fandango, and even our website, our app, they can also use that same app to purchase their concessions.
Right.
So they can have that already ready to go. When they get here, they check in, they go right to the concession stand and pick it up.
Walk me through concessions, because obviously a huge part of the ritual, at least for me anyway, is eating as much as I can in the dark and pretending it never happened.
Well, calories don't count in theme parks or movie theaters, which is great. As you approach the concession stand, you see what we've been seeing everywhere for the last year. You've got floor stickers identifying the 6 feet apart at least for groups. You know, I put a little bit of extra space because typically we get a lot of families here. As you approach, we have our plexiglass barriers between the guest and our staff. Now, to also reduce touch points, we have moved credit card swipes to the front counter. So we don't need to touch your credit card. You know, we prompt you to swipe it yourself and you're done. Give you your items and you get to go enjoy them. We get people that, as soon as you get that popcorn, you want to jump right in. But unfortunately with everything right now, you've got to wait until you sit down to take off your mask and start enjoying the snacks. With our staff, right before they clock in, they do a temperature check, and there are various questions they have to answer that are in our POS system before they can actually start work. So if for some reason they don't feel well in any way, they have to let us know before they even come in, and we'll cover the shift. We want to make sure that they're safe, and obviously our guests are safe too. We have these UV sterilizers that we've put in our air conditioning units, and we're also using MERV 13 filters. 2 things to help ensure that you are safe while enjoying the movie.
Shall we head into a screening room?
As we approach our theater, you have to be checked in. Before that, we do have sanitizing stations where you can sanitize your hands. We also have wipes available in our lobby. Now, we do sanitize our seats between each show, but sometimes people want to do it themselves. Make sure that's fine. We understand. We've got wipes here where they can do that. So most of ticketing is just going to be, we scan your phone and you're good to go. We don't need to touch a physical ticket, so that interaction has been eliminated. But we also have our shield here for our ticket taker. They get behind here, direct you where to go, and off to the magic. With as many auditoriums as we can, theaters that have 2 entrance doors, we're going to dedicate 1 as an exit only. That way it's 1 clear path in, 1 clear path out. Reserved seating is going to be new for this location. So we've already gone ahead and we've marked the seats so people know where to sit. Right. Every other row will be closed. When they do buy their ticket, we have seat buffering. So if this seat is purchased, the next 3 will be closed.
And what is this gentleman doing over here?
Well, between every show, we want to make sure everything's sanitized. So he's going through with a sanitizing fogger and getting anything that people are going to touch. So the handrails, the seats, the floors. I mean, people shouldn't touch the floors, but if they do, everything is taken care of. We make sure to go through all touch points that we can and sanitize everything.
How much employee interaction will be in this space before, during, and after a screening?
At Regency, we have a lot of priorities, and right now it's even more. So presentation, picture, sound is always a big one. With some of our locations, the reserved seating will be new, so we will have people that will be able to assist with finding the row and seat. And after the show, we will have somebody here at the beginning of the credits to also remind them which way to exit. You know, we want to keep that 1 way in, 1 way out as clear as possible. You know, we understand you just saw an amazing movie for 2 hours. You're not going to remember that you saw that sign that said exit only. So we'll be here to help people remind them.
Now, obviously, movie theaters across the country are going through similar processes as you. How does this fall in line with the NATO protocols?
The CinemaSafe protocols have been a great place to start. We've implemented everything that they have, in addition to more items. It's been great having that guideline for theaters across the country, for us and for the guests. They can see very clearly what theaters are doing to make sure that they are in a safe environment, which they always have been, but now certain things are more diligently done. And one thing that we're actually going to be adding, which we didn't have before, was the private screenings, which a lot of theaters are doing now too. So we'll have the $99 private 20-person gatherings. People are excited.